Imagine this, a life where challenges are met with calm resolve, where setbacks become stepping stones, and where your inner peace remains unshaken amidst the storms of life. Welcome to the world of Stoicism, a philosophy that has guided great minds throughout history and continues to offer timeless wisdom for the modern individual. In today's video, we'll explore the profound insights of Stoicism and unveil 5 Stoic rules that, when incorporated into your daily life, can empower you to navigate the complexities of existence with grace and resilience. Let's embark on a journey to discover the keys to a more centered, purposeful, and fulfilling life. This is 5 Stoic rules to incorporate in your life. 1. Virtue is the highest good. In Stoic philosophy, the highest good is considered to be virtue, which is the ultimate goal of human life. Virtue is not just a set of moral principles or guidelines, but rather a way of living that reflects the ideal of human flourishing. It involves cultivating qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control, which are considered essential for leading a fulfilling and meaningful life. For the Stoics, virtue was not something that could be achieved overnight, but rather a lifelong pursuit that required constant effort and dedication. It involved developing inner strength and character, which would enable individuals to navigate life's challenges with confidence and resilience. In addition, the Stoics believed that virtue was not just a personal affair, but also had implications for society as a whole. A virtuous individual was seen as someone who contributed positively to the community and helped to create a more harmonious and just society. At the heart of Stoic virtue was the idea of living in accordance with reason and morality. This meant aligning oneself with universal principles and natural law and striving to do what was right, regardless of personal gain or loss. For the Stoics, there was no higher purpose than to live a life of virtue, and they saw it as the key to achieving genuine happiness and fulfillment. 2. Reason is the highest authority. For the Stoics, reason was the highest authority and the most reliable source of knowledge and understanding. They believed that reason was the faculty that allowed humans to understand the world around them and to make sense of their experiences. In contrast to other philosophical schools of thought, which relied on intuition, tradition, or revelation, the Stoics placed great emphasis on the power of reason to provide a foundation for knowledge and action. According to the Stoics, reason, in its universal capacity to facilitate logical thinking and draw conclusions based on evidence, serves as a guiding force for understanding the world. It allows individuals to discern patterns, relationships, and causal connections, providing a reliable foundation for knowledge and comprehension. Moreover, the application of reason extends beyond mere theoretical understanding. In practical terms, reason becomes a versatile tool, aiding in the comprehension of the natural world through scientific inquiry. This application involves the development of theories that explain phenomena, embodying the belief that reason is not only a passive observer, but an active participant in unraveling the mysteries of the universe. Ethically, reason plays a pivotal role in guiding human conduct. It serves as the compass for decision-making, helping individuals align their actions with their values and goals. The ethical application of reason involves discerning what is virtuous, just, and morally upright. By employing reason, individuals can navigate the complex landscape of choices, avoiding actions that are harmful or ethically dubious. 3. Live in accordance with nature. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, individuals can learn to live in harmony with nature and find inner peace and contentment in the midst of life's challenges. This involves adopting a mindset that values simplicity, self-sufficiency, and resilience, and cultivating a deep connection with the natural world through activities such as gardening, hiking, and observing the cycles of the seasons. For instance, individuals can learn to appreciate the beauty of a simple life, free from excessive material possessions and distractions, and instead focused on cultivating strong relationships, personal growth, and a sense of community. They can also learn to be self-sufficient, relying on their own abilities and resources to meet their needs, rather than depending on external factors or others for happiness and fulfillment. 4. Practice gratitude. Gratitude and contentment are central themes in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believe that true happiness and fulfillment come not from external sources such as wealth, status, or pleasure, but rather from living in accordance with reason and virtue. One way to cultivate this inner happiness is through the practice of gratitude. The Stoics saw gratitude as a way to recognize and acknowledge the good things in their lives, no matter how small they may seem. They believed that every day is a gift, and that every experience, whether pleasant or unpleasant, offers us an opportunity to learn and grow. By focusing on the present moment and being thankful for what we have, we can cultivate a sense of contentment and inner peace. In his book Meditations, Marcus Aurelius writes, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." This quote highlights the idea that our perceptions and attitudes shape our reality. By practicing gratitude, we can shift our focus away from negative thoughts and cultivate a more positive outlook. We can choose to see the beauty and abundance in the world around us, rather than dwelling on what's lacking. Another important aspect of practicing gratitude in Stoicism is recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. The Stoics believe that everything in the universe is connected and interdependent. Therefore, when we express gratitude for something, we should also acknowledge the people, circumstances, and events that led to its existence. For instance, if we're grateful for a delicious meal, we should also be grateful for the farmers who grew the ingredients, the cooks who prepared it, and the people who brought it to us. This recognition of interdependence helps us cultivate humility and a sense of community. 5. Indifference to external events. The principle of indifference to external events in Stoicism is often misunderstood as promoting a lack of care or concern for the world. However, this interpretation misses the subtlety of the Stoic philosophy. In reality, Stoics advocate for a pragmatic recognition of the limitations of personal control, which frees individuals from fruitless efforts to manipulate external circumstances. This understanding allows people to redirect their energy towards what they can control. Their thoughts, actions, and reactions. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This quote encapsulates the core idea behind the principle of indifference to external events. Stoics acknowledge that life is unpredictable, and there are many things that are beyond their control. Instead of wasting time and energy trying to change the unchangeable, they focus on their responses and reactions. To illustrate this point further, imagine a person who is planning a wedding. They have spent months preparing every detail, from the venue to the catering, and everything seems perfect. However, on the day of the wedding, a sudden rainstorm floods the venue, ruining the outdoor ceremony. A person who is attached to the idea of a perfect wedding might become distraught, feeling like their entire event has been ruined. A stoic, on the other hand, would acknowledge the situation and adapt. They might find a new location for the ceremony, or they might decide to embrace the rain and hold the ceremony under a tent or umbrella. Their focus would shift from the external event, the weather, to their own reaction and behavior. By letting go of their attachment to a specific outcome, they can respond to the situation with equanimity and poise. It's important to note that this principle does not absolve individuals of their responsibilities to others or to society. Stoics still prioritize their duties and obligations, but they recognize that they cannot control everything. For instance, a Stoic may strive to be a good friend, partner, or citizen, but they understand that they cannot force others to behave in a particular way. They can only control their own actions and reactions. Furthermore, the Stoic philosophy does not promote a lack of emotion or empathy. Quite the opposite. Stoics value compassion and kindness. They simply recognize that excessive attachment to external events can lead to negative emotions, such as anxiety, anger, or despair. By cultivating a sense of detachment, they can better navigate difficult situations without becoming overwhelmed by their emotions.